Greek yogurt bagels. Greek yogurt bagels. Greek yogurt bagels.
Hello party people, welcome back to the party. So our girl has uploaded today. I don't have too much to say. I just want to get straight into it because this one's probably going to end up going up a little bit later and I'm not going to be able to watch anybody's reactions until I've finished mine. So let's get into today's upload.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to a new vlog. So if you missed the last vlog, I felt like I was getting a little bit sick, and I definitely have a very mild cold. But
okay, so yeah, like I said in the last one when she said she had lost 7 pounds and the one before she had lost 8 pounds, that's why I said I wasn't going to give her a lot of shit because I'm pretty sure this is being put up out of order. She probably filmed that video in the middle of or right before the last one. So I really I get it, but at the same time, I would just love if we could know what day it is in her, in the video, because the date, because I don't know, but something about it for me, it just makes everything very discombobulated and it's hard to keep her accountable. And so part of me feels like that's kind of on purpose, because I've watched plenty of other vlogs where they have at least the date or what day it is, even if they do post stuff out of order. So I don't love that about her. I have seen a little bit of this vlog when I was fiddling around with it this morning, but honestly I haven't seen much.
But I had been taking Zicam since I felt like it was coming on, and honestly I swear that shit works. I feel like this has not fully manifested into how a cold would normally be. So it's my little non-sponsored plug for Zicam.
Yeah, I like Zicam too. If I feel even slightly I'm getting a cold, I will take some Zicam. We always have it in the house on hand. Something else that I really love, it's even if I'm just feeling run down, if I just don't feel good for any reason, not necessarily that I'm getting a cold, but I'm just not feeling my best, I forget what the brand is, but it's an herbal vitamin C tea. If I can remember, I will take a picture of the teas I'm talking about and post it in the community tab or the whatever it's called. But yeah, I get this vitamin C tea, and then I also get the Yogi immunity tea with, I believe it's elderberry. I don't get the one with echinacea. One, I don't like echinacea. I hate the taste. I had it a lot growing up as a kid, and as good as it is for you, I cannot stand the smell or taste of echinacea. But also they did have a recall some time ago about the echinacea one, so I just steer clear of it. The elderberry is really good. Elderberry is also very good for your immune system and your general health. It also has ashwagandha in it, so it helps with stress and anxiety. So yeah, I brew those two together with, I brew it and I let it steep for probably about 10 minutes. It usually is 5 to 7 on the package, but I let it brew for 10 minutes. I want it to be really strong and hearty because I make a whole pot of it. And then I have these little Japanese, there's somebody passed down from somebody in our family. So we have the Japanese teacups, and they're about maybe 4 to 6 ounces it can hold. So I usually have that with a scoop of raw honey, and I just mix it in there. You really don't even need it. It tastes fine on its own, but I like that little bit of extra sweetness and the added benefits that drinking honey gives you as well, because honey is also great for your immune system. Yeah, so it's just a huge boost of vitamins and supplements. It's just really good for you. Like I said, I will post the teas if I remember, so you know what to look for. I always buy them when they're on sale. They go on sale pretty frequently at Publix, BOGO, so they're kind of expensive when you have to buy them on their own. That's why I usually get them on BOGO, and I just make sure I always have at least those 2 teas in the house. We usually have more tea than that, but yeah, I highly recommend. Zicam is great. I used to take Airborne a lot, but it's just not as effective. You could also just take zinc, vitamin C, and vitamin D every day. That would also help with your overall immunity. But yeah, I love Zicam and the 2 teas that I mentioned.
I do feel like it works. I made some fresh McGriddle muffins this morning, and they're in a different vlog. They're in the title. This time I made them with turkey sausage, so it's much less points, because last time I could not find like ground breakfast turkey sausage anywhere, but I found it at Target, so that's what I made them with this time. So they look bomb, super good, and it's all just in like one cute little muffin. So yeah, each one has 3 points, and it's got turkey sausage, breakfast ground turkey sausage cooked, some reduced fat cheddar, and then the base is like Kodiak cake protein pancake mix, and then you do some sugar-free maple syrup. It's like salty and sweet. It's very good. So last week we had our protein bagels, so I'm doing this again for this week.
I really don't understand why she feels the need to eat on camera, because I feel like plenty of other people do like what I eat in a day content, and they don't eat on camera. I don't know, because I don't really watch any other, like the only other person I really watch is Sarah Vargas, and she doesn't do this. Like, I mean, they're worlds away, okay? Not for nothing. And if you don't like Sarah, that's fine. That's your opinion. That's great. I personally enjoy her content. When I do watch it, I like her. She's more real, I feel like. I mean, as real as anybody can be on the internet. But she has a personality, and that's very apparent. Like, she has her own identity. She's not, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't understand why Alex feels the need to do this on camera. And I saw she posted on her Instagram, and I clipped it. I'm going to have to upload a bunch of her little reels, because it's taking up space on my phone. So yeah, it's gross to me. And I mean, she's gross, so that tracks. But I just don't get it. Also, this is why I want dates on the vlogs, because from that last vlog, how much time has passed? Because she just made the protein bagels in the last vlog. Like, not the one she just uploaded on Tuesday. The Sunday, she just made those protein bagels. So they're already out of the protein bagels. And then she's saying that was last week. But that's the start of this week. So I don't know. I'm just curious to know where we are time-wise with this.
I'm going to rotate a little bit, but I pulled out the vlog because also in the last vlog, I got that like collagen protein drink mix from the vitamin shop. I got the last one of the Clean Simple Eats. It was 75% off. It was so exciting. Collagen beauty blend. This is the peach mango flavor, and it's just like supposedly very tasty, very good for you. Brighten your skin, hydrate, joint health, youthful radiance. Yes. And it has 10 grams of protein, like so fun. Yeah, and the very kind cashier told me that it tastes very good too, and it's got all this good stuff. And it's got 1 point for a scoop, so I thought we could try it together. I'm gonna tell you guys if it's actually good, because everyone's like, oh, it's so yummy. I'm like, we'll see about that. So add a scoop of it to 12 to 16 ounces of cold water. So that's what we're gonna do. It smells good. All right, let's see how big this scoop is. Pretty big scoop. Yeah, it smells divine. I'm gonna eyeball this. I feel like that's 12 to 16 ounces.
That cup looks like it holds 8 to 10 ounces of liquid. Like, usually most drinking cups are about 8 ounces. That's why it's a cup. But, you know, maybe I'm underestimating it. I don't know. Maybe it is 12 to 16 ounces. I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't know.
And we'll give it a little mix. I was so stoked I grabbed that for $9. So I guess they're not gonna have it in the vitamin shop anymore. Also in the last vlog, we tried the Built Puff protein bars. Oh my God, They are. They're like sold out everywhere. They're like super, super popular. I ended up ordering some from TikTok Shop. All right, let's see how this is. It's got like a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna like it. To be honest, I don't like those kind of things. For me, it does have like this weird, it's not really an aftertaste, but it almost makes my throat dry. I don't do like any kind of mixes like that where you're just adding it with water, which I know you can do that with a lot of protein drinks, but yuck. I get my collagen, I actually get it from Amazon. It usually goes on sale. Like I don't pay more than $10 for the whole container. And it's tasteless, but it does add like a little bit of bulk, I would say, to my protein shake. So it's even more filling. And it's like levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's like for everything. I don't remember anymore. You know, I researched it when I was buying it and I was like, that's the one. Now we can erase all the information from our brain. But it's really good. I love it. It really doesn't have a taste. It also comes in other flavors. You can get it vanilla and chocolate. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I add a scoop of it to my protein shake in the morning. And in the other, because I do 2 protein shakes now, I alternate. Well, like I said, the other one is not really a protein shake. It's just like a menstrual cycle support shake. So that recipe calls for 2 scoops of it, and then when I have my protein shake, I have 1 scoop of it. So I think it's really good. I've already gone through 1 container. I think it lasted about a month, and yeah, I have no complaints. I think it's helping something. I don't know. Ever since I started like really relying on the protein shakes again in the morning, I feel a lot better. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I would just recommend it. Like you don't have to spend $50 on collagen.
I'm glad I didn't pay full price. I don't know if I'm just like in my head, but I feel like it has like that proteiny aftertaste. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I mean, I have it. I'll probably drink it for the beauty of it. I don't know. I don't like that at all. Like the initial flavor is good because it's like, ooh, peach mango. And then it's like, protein. Just that like that weird medicinally chalky protein taste, which I don't like. Clean Simple Eats has really good other stuff. Like their protein powder is very good. All things considered for a protein powder. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys tried this? Is it just me that thinks it's bad? You look like macaroni. You look like macaroni.
The food obsession is so gross. Like, I really hate it. Also, you really need to properly talk to your child. You should be talking to him normally. Like, not with this baby voice, because then he's going to grow up with a speech impediment. Like, I know people have told you this. I'm sure your doctor has told you this, because that was something that our pediatrician, like, I guess they were having some issues with people. I don't know, because our pediatrician was like, please make sure that you don't, like, do that baby talk nonsense to your kid. Please talk to them normally. So, yeah. Why? And also, it looks like he needs a diaper change.
Want to tickles?
Quack mac and cheese right here.
It's a beautiful day. We're at the park.
All right, I'm about to get real hot because I haven't seen this yet. I mean, I know that they went to the park because we saw that reel on her Instagram, but I didn't realize that it was only her and Nancy going. And this really pisses me off because this is going to be the second thing that his father, her husband, has missed out on with their child. Why is Nancy getting to do all of these first? She's the grandparent. Okay, she is not the mother or the father. What is going on? And I feel like this is easing us into her living with them so that she can quit her job and be a caretaker for the baby, so that we can get accustomed to seeing her with the baby all the time. I feel like that's where this is going. My husband at his old job, so he recently transferred over to a different job, and he doesn't have to work quite so much. But before, he would work like anywhere from, 10 to 16, 18 hours some days, most days, honestly. And even then, when it was the first time we're going to the park, we're not going unless daddy can come. Because I'm not going to take that away from him. That's such a big thing, maybe not to other people, but the first time you're going somewhere with your kid, the first time you go on vacation, the first time you go to the beach, first time you go to the park, these are, memories for you as the parent. Like, your kid's not going to remember. They'll never remember this shit. But you as the parent will know. And how do you as a mother allow yourself to let the father miss out on these things? Okay, so he, quote unquote, is working, whatever that means. Then go after, or go on his lunch break. Are you guys really that far from the park? Really? You can't go on a Saturday? You guys can bullshit around Costco, but you can't go to the park with your son together as a family? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Make it make sense. I don't understand, like, the disregard she has for him as a father. You just, my mother, so our daughter's grandmother, is very, she's pretty involved. Not to the extent that Nancy is, first of all. No, because my mom's not that kind of person. But, like, she has been there for some firsts, but my husband was there too. Like, the first time we went to a pumpkin patch, we went with my mom and my sister, but my husband was there, so they got to see her the first time at a pumpkin patch, first time at a corn maze, first time on a little, like, it's a barrel ride or whatever, all of these things. Yes, they got to experience it too, but my husband was there to experience it because that our immediate family unit is what's important, like, above everything else. And I'm never going to take away experiences from my husband to be a father. It's like, oh, he's good enough to watch the kid and take care of the kid so you can sleep, which you should have been doing. Your ass should have been getting up. I will argue this till the cows come home. As a woman, you should be getting up at night. And especially in her position, she could have very well taken a break. She could have planned ahead, but she didn't because she's selfish. She is so selfish and entitled and gives zero fucks about this kid. She does not care about anyone but herself, and this is very apparent. It's all about the content. That's why I keep saying it's only a matter of time before we get to see Anderson's face. I'm telling you, bet on it. God, this woman infuriates me.
And we're gonna bring Mr. Anderson on a swing for the first time.
Are we gonna go on a swing? Swing, swing, swing.
Anderson's first time in a swing. Well, you smiling. You like it.
Yeah, first time in a swing, and you've stolen that memory from Yar. And not for nothing, maybe Yar doesn't care, but to just take that opportunity to be a part of that memory away from him, I feel like is extremely selfish. It says a lot about you as a person and a lot about you as a mom. Something else too is like the whole blurring his face, that all of that shit can be taken off. They have programs to do it now. There's been multiple cases about it. Yeah, it's just, there's so much I want to say. And the anger just really gets me, like, to the point where it just makes me completely, like, I'm just seeing red. I remember what else I wanted to say. Hasn't her son not sat up yet? Or he's, like, only sitting assisted at this point? Why would you put him in a swing? Like, and I don't know, just the way it just doesn't seem safe. It just doesn't, like, he should be able to sit up.
Cookie. Cookie. Whee! Dukers. 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 He loves that. We're going to do a big one, and I'm going to do it again. Wee. Wee. Dookie boy. Dookie boy.
Also, this nickname of Dukers, Mr. Dukers, is so unbecoming. You literally call him shit, Mr. Shit, shitty boy. That's what you're calling him, and that's what other people are seeing you say to him. That, I feel like, why? I just, oh my God, why?
Dookie boy.
You guys, I must tell you, first of all, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, and she's sitting outside in a spaghetti strap tank top that's clearly too tight because it's cutting into her arm like a fucking twine on ham.
I didn't really vlog much before. We were at the park, and Anderson had his first time on the swings because my friend, her baby's the same age, and she said they went to the park the other day and she put him in that swing, her son.
Your son is almost 8 months old, and this is the first time you've taken him to the park. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But also, why did it take your friend who is this friend, first of all? Who? We want to know. Give us a name. Because I don't think she's real. I think she's somebody on TikTok or Instagram or something that you just watch. I don't think she's real. Also, why does it take somebody else? How many people in your comments have been telling you, take him to the library, take him, anywhere, take him to a park, take him somewhere other than the store? Your kid has been to the store a bajillion times at this point, and you're actually sitting here and telling me that he has only just now gone to the park? You haven't even gone and carried him and walked around in the park? Are you serious? Or even kept him in the stroller and just walked around at the park and just talked to him oh, look, Anderson, here's a slide. Oh, wow, over there's some swings. Soon you're going to be old enough to get into the swing, and then you'll be old enough to go on the slide. And one day you'll be able to run around here and play with other kids just like you. You don't do that kind of stuff? What is wrong with you? Why you have to copy someone else even for parenting? That just tells me how little mother instinct you have, which is I already thought was zero, so it's negative at this point. You have no motherly instincts. You have no parental instinct at all. It's natural to take your kid outside. How often does your son go outside? Because we know that you don't take a walk every day. How often is your son seeing the outside world aside from inside a fucking store or through the car window? They need to go outside and breathe fresh air, right? And be in the sun. It's very important from an early age that they're in the sun, not for any length of time and preferably in the shade, but they need to experience the sun to help their immune system. Vitamin D is extremely important for the immune system. It's a huge building block. So how often is your son outside, Alex?
And put a blanket behind him. And there was other people at the park doing that too. So I guess it's a thing, but he loved the swing so much. It was honestly so magical. We were there. Ooh, bee. We were there for an hour, and honestly I think Anderson could have stayed even longer, but he was due for a nap.
Yeah, because God forbid you should do anything to entertain and stimulate your son, right? God forbid you should spend time with him outside and not make him take 8,000 naps a day.
So we're home now. He's napping, but oh my gosh, it was magical. He was laughing and smiling, and he loved looking at the other kids. Anderson's very inquisitive.
No, girl, don't try to act like your kid is special, okay? He's looking around because he never sees this. He doesn't go outside. That's apparent. He doesn't see other children because you don't know any. he's barely stimulated at home. Barely. You know, he had two people paying attention to him. He's around other children who are making noise. There's all these colors. There's, being outside and all these new things to see. It's not that he's inquisitive. It's that he doesn't see this shit. So yeah, of course he's going to be interested in it.
Now he loves to look at other people, go to new places. And it was just so much fun. So much fun. So we're definitely going to be doing that a lot this spring. So
yeah, you should have already been doing that. You shouldn't have to wait for somebody else to show you how to raise a child for you to raise your child correctly and to do things that they're interested in.
Now it's beautiful. It's like mid-60s in the sun. It feels even warmer. I put on a friggin' tank top. My mom and I are chilling outside, eating some amazing grapes, and just enjoying this weather.
Isn't it funny how lately she's spending all this time with Nancy, but we never see or hear her? Not even hear her. That's what's interesting. Yeah, okay, she was there at the park. We saw her on video, but I mean, it's weird. Also, where's Yar? And girl, that tank top is about 2 sizes too small.
Tomorrow.
Hey you guys, good morning. Yesterday I didn't really vlog that much the rest of the day. It was such a beautiful day. It was one of those just perfect family days where, I don't know, it felt so good to just be present, be outside. My mom and I playing with Anderson all day.
Look, unless you and Yar are getting a divorce, it's not a family day. It's not a family anything unless he is present. Your mom is no longer your immediate family, okay? You, Yar, and Anderson are the family. Your mom and everybody else is now extended family. That's what happens when you have your own family. That's what happens when you get married and you have kids. So if Yar is not present, you are not spending time with the family.
We ended up taking him for a long walk in the afternoon. She ended up leaving, actually, not until dinner time. Then Yar and I had dinner.
So why wouldn't you just have her stay for dinner? Also, it's very weird that she's talking about this and she doesn't look at the camera at all when she's saying it, which makes me think that there's something that she's not being truthful about. Like I said, in that last clip, I suspected that Nancy wasn't even there anymore because we don't hear or see her, but they're chilling outside. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of things that aren't adding up. Also, where's the picture of her and Yar? Because it's not in the frame. Where is it?
Just had a really good night. It was a really good night. We're still watching Breaking Bad. I still am coughing. I feel totally fine, minus just this little cough and a little bit of a sore throat by the end of the day. But oh, by the way, we made coffee.
Right, because your daily dose of Alani isn't enough. Also, I really hope that we're not going to have to sit through her doing makeup. I don't know if I can do it today, guys. I really just don't. I don't know if I can watch her do her makeup today.
I don't have coffee all that much anymore. I'm finally on the one, you know how people use protein shakes for creamer? I decided to finally give that a shot, and because the Core Power vanillas are so good, and it's really good. So I have my blonde roast cold brew in here, and then probably this much Core Power vanilla. Oh my god, it's delicious. And get a little protein in your coffee.
I don't know why it took you so long. You've been putting that fucking protein shake in everything, so why not coffee?
So I'm gonna get ready for the day because it's a dreary day today, unfortunately. But I just have some errands to run today. Anderson and I are gonna go. We have to get groceries. Oh my god, my mom left her phone here last night. I literally, I'm Mom, I don't know how you're alive and well. She just always forgets really important things, whether it's her insulin or her phone or her keys or her wallet. I'm just girl. So she left her phone and she's been able to message me on her iPad at home. It was so funny because she left and my mom and I text 24/7. I go to shoot her a text and I hear her friggin' text tone go off and I'm so I waited until she got home because I knew this has happened before and I knew she was gonna send me a message on her iPad.
Okay, so a couple things. One, I see that she's linked these makeup brushes. Aren't these the same makeup brushes that she gets from Amazon? Why are they linked through Walmart? One. Two, why wouldn't you just drive, either you or Yark, just drive the phone to your mom? Because it's her phone and she works, so I would assume it's kind of important for her to be able to have access to her phone. Is it just me? Like, why wouldn't you just drive it over there real quick? Only one of you needs to go, the other one can be with the baby. Like, why? As soon as you heard the text tone, you should have been like, oh, one of us needs to go drop this off. What are you doing?
So the second she sent it, I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, do you want me to come bring this like now? Because like I can. She told me to wait until today because it was no rush. But I'm like, girl, you track your blood sugar on here, but she still has because she has the Dexcom that's like in her arm, and it tracks it like to the app on the phone, but she still has like old school testing strips as well, so she's just gonna test it at home. So yeah, we're gonna go bring her phone this morning. Anderson is on his first nap of the day at the moment. I'm watching him on the monitor, and then we'll go out and we'll run our errands, go bring her phone, go to the grocery store. Oh, I have a return I need to do at the mall super quick.
Another return? Jesus, she makes so many returns. It's crazy. And also, she really is struggling for content because we're going to watch you take a return. Really?
So, oh my gosh. And then over the weekend, when I wasn't vlogging, I was at TJ Maxx with my friend.
What friend, Alex? You don't have any friends. Okay, tell us a name, or you don't have any friends. Also, you haven't been feeling good, but you're out and about shopping for leisure. Okay.
And there was this adorable shirt I got my mom for Mother's Day. Like this, it's kind of similar to the one I got her for her birthday, but it has like lemons on it. It's, oh my God, it is so cute. And she saw it yesterday at my house. I was like, girl. She was like, oh my God, this is so cute. And I'm like, she's like, I knew it was for me. I could just tell. Yeah, because it's like way smaller.
Yeah, because it's like a medium and you're wearing a 4X. Like, I bet that must just kill you to buy stuff like that and know that you will probably never be that size.
And it's very much her style. So I was so mad at myself. I didn't realize it was like semi out in the open. But anyway, she loved it. So that's good. But I'm going to get her some other stuff too. And alas, that was where we're at.
Okay, it's literally like 4 minutes of her just talking about makeup, so I am going to cut it out.
It was supposed to rain today, and I'm so glad it's not going to. So we can take a nice walk later. Because, like, honestly, taking a walk every day is just like, ugh, it's like just the highlight of my day. I love getting outside with Anderson and Bruno and just, he loves to just look at the trees. Like, Anderson is, I feel like humans in general, like, we're just like meant to be outside way more than we go outside nowadays.
Yeah, but you don't have any excuse. You work from home. And I use the term work very loosely. You could do a lot of your work outside. You could be outside. All that time you spend inside watching TV shows and scrolling on TikTok, you could be outside. So this argument doesn't really apply to you about, spending more time inside than we should. You could be outside.
It's so good to just be in the nature. Like, babies are shown to love the sounds of birds.
I know professional bottle propper is not here trying to give motherly advice. I know she's not.
And just like looking at the trees and just, I don't know, feeling the fresh air. He had the best nap of his life yesterday after he had like all that fun outside.
That's incredibly sad. If that hour outside gave him the best nap of his life, then that tells us everything we need to know about you as a mother.
And the swing, like, it's so good for them. We walk literally every day that it's weather permitting. We always take our walk. So it's the best. I just love it.
Yeah, really don't care about her makeup or what she's using.
I am so glad I finally did this. I wonder if it would be good. Yeah, it would probably be good with the chocolate core power too, because people do chocolate and coffee, right?
Yeah, it's called mocha.
Mocha? That's mocha? Loca? Where you been, Loca? I was looking at Torrid the other day when they were having a sale. Torrid has some cute stuff right now, you guys.
Again, why would you be shopping for clothes when you're trying to lose weight? And why especially would you be shopping for clothes at Torrid, which is meant for plus size, if you're trying to get down under 250 pounds?
Like, really cute stuff. Like, I'm contemplating if we should do a haul because oh my gosh. I know I probably shouldn't be buying like a lot of clothes right now though, just because I am losing weight, but oh my goodness, like so cute. So cute. So I guess this is just a PSA. Go check out Torrid if you need some new clothes or looking for like an occasion dress for like a spring event or something. I don't know. They just have like a ton of really cute, like trendy items. Oh, and it's Coachella right now. It's so funny because like I am a FOMO person and like I definitely like I like to be where the action is.
Girl, you must be talking to the new people who don't know you, because we know that's not true. You like to be where the snacks are. You like to be where the food is. You like to be where the couch is. It's Coachella, not Couchella, baby. Okay? There's a lot of standing. There's a lot of heat. I'm sure there's probably good food, but still. Madam Anxiety right here. You want to talk about anxiety. There's crowded places. Why would you even... You can watch it at home. You can watch it at home with your little snackies on your couch.
But you would not catch me at Coachella. I've said it before, I know, but I'll say it again. The thought of like being in the heat, first of all, I'm so bad with heat. I'm so bad being hot. Like,
Yet you've been on here praying for summer. You don't like the heat, but you want summer? That doesn't make any sense either.
Yar knows, like, if I am hot, I'm just miserable. I'm miserable when I'm overheated. And then like the crowds, how far it is to get there. I'm pretty sure you have to drive like really far into the desert to get there. And you have to get there really early to like get a good spot. I do find it like so interesting though that at Coachella there's just like celebrities and like really high profile influencers just like living their life, walking around, being a part of it. Like I
Oh my god, her top lip liner looks so stupid.
think that's really cool. It feels like, I don't know. I know they probably have security, I guess, but there's something cool about it. Like it just feels like they're like everyone's just being normal people together. Like in theory it looks just like it looks fun, but I don't know. I don't do well in like especially like concert crowds. Like I've been to a few concerts and like I actually really do enjoy a concert if it's someone that I like love, but being like really in a tight loud crowd just sounds like an overstimulating nightmare. I also don't like feeling like trapped. Like I feel like if when you're there, like it's not easy to leave. It's not easy to just like get back to your Airbnb. It's like a whole thing. In case anyone wanted to know my 2 cents on Coachella. It does look fun though. It does. So anyway, this is my kind of my go-to makeup the last few times I did makeup. It's very natural, but like kind of a step up from like no makeup because it's makeup, but like it's not like full blown. Is it? Is this full blown? Maybe it is. To some people. It's all subjective. Anyway.
It's more than I would ever put on to go to the fucking store. That's for sure. Like, I don't even wear makeup when I go to the store. I just wear big sunglasses.
Okay. The coffee's clearly kicking. I'm gonna fold a little bit of laundry while Anderson is having his nap, and then we'll head out and we'll run our errands and bring my mom her phone. All right, I'm dressed. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair today. I've been wearing it in a ponytail a lot. I need to get a haircut, get like some more layers put in and stuff like that.
Yeah, she said that how long ago when she cut her freaking bangs stupidly, and I'm wondering if she's letting them grow out so she doesn't have to tell the hairstylist that she cut her own bangs.
I'm gonna wash my hair I think tomorrow or tonight. So I think I'm gonna do, it never comes out that good, but you guys always tell me that it looks good, so I do appreciate that. I'm gonna do that like slick back. I can never get it slicked back. Like where you do 2 ponytails and then like kind of twist it, and it makes this like really nice bun, and it keeps that like middle part. You basically just split your hair up like this. I only have these like really thick scrunchies, like those thick cloth ones. I feel like that's gonna make it kind of like bad, like too thick. Oh, I'm just gonna have to try. Just gonna have to try. The same thing the other side. I could definitely like try way harder to like make it really clean and slick. Hello, what if I did? It's actually kind of cute in a little bit of a way. So, okay, then take these 2 pieces. You do like a little twist through knot situation, and you just like wrap them around each other, and it makes this really cool bun. And then you tie it together like this. This is why we work out, y'all. So our arms don't hurt after doing your hair.
If your arms are hurting during or after you're doing your hair, that's a serious problem, and that says that you do not get active nearly often enough. So all this bullshit about her going to the gym and being active and moving her body, lies upon lies upon lies.
Okay, but like it's like the perfect bun every time, and you still keep a little bit of that part. It's not as good as when other people do it by far, but it's like a pretty like foolproof messy bun if you kind of have a hard time like having your messy bun come out the right way. And then I have to take a little bobby pin action for all these hairs. I can't stand when they're just flopping around back there. Okay, much better. The back is none of my business. I'm gonna just do a light hairspray. This is the best style to do too, like when you're right getting close to that wash day.
She's doing all this to run some errands. Like, she's done her makeup, she's done her hair, and all she's gonna do is return, get some groceries, and see her mom. This seems like a lot of wasted time and energy to me.
And voila. You guys, if you have not yet ordered the sweatpant jeans,
Jesus, how many times is she gonna show us these incredibly ill-fitting jeans?
I don't know what you're waiting for. They are so
Tight? They don't fit you. They don't. Like, you can see that very plainly. They don't fit you.
good. Sweatpant jeans.
She can't even kneel down with her legs together. That should say something.
I'll link them again. I'm wearing the 18s. They are stretchy, comfortable, magical jeans. They have a dark wash one too. I am trying not to buy clothes right now, losing weight, but they're so good.
They don't fit. They don't fit. And yeah, you're trying not to buy clothes so hard. You're trying not to buy clothes. But you just got done saying in another vlog, oh, I know I'm losing weight, but I don't like to have clothes that doesn't fit me. That's literally what you said. So tell us another story.
Oh, I love them. They're so comfortable. Mom's phone is secured.
No, do not film me. I feel like a doofus.
So it really is hard to tell, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but to me it looks like Nancy's apartment is starting to get a little bare. Like, I swear she had something on all of her walls, and she has more stuff than this. How much, like, I kind of feel like in the near future we're going to be getting a video like, hey guys, we decided to move Mama Fearless into our home. It just is a better fit for all of us. You know, she doesn't have to worry about living somewhere, blah, 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 blah. And then we can have some extra help with Anderson since we're so busy. I feel like that's coming.
You looking at your Gigi's house? Yes. Anderson loves this apartment. Yes, he does.
There's a lot to look at. Next up, we're at the mall for a quick return, and then we're gonna go home and do a little nappy, and then we're gonna take a walk, and we're gonna have the best day ever. I say it in every video, but I love the mall. I do. All right, you guys, back home. We just ran and picked up groceries. Yar's been loving this super basic oat milk. Like, it's literally just oats and water, sea salt, and citrus fiber. It's
Yeah, it's got a ton of carbs in it. Oat stuff always has a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars.
very low ingredients. And then I totally get the hype about the Good Culture cottage cheese. This really is an amazing cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese connoisseurs, is it worth it? Do I need to try it? Because I'm pretty basic when it comes to cottage cheese. I'll eat any kind of cottage cheese. I love the one from Aldi's. I love the one from Walmart. I love the Breakstone one. Like, I will eat pretty much any cottage cheese. They all taste very similar to me. Is it worth it? Do I need to try it? I need to know.
I just have it as a snack, make stuff with it. There's a lot of stuff you can make with it. I haven't tried to make any sweet like foods with it. I've seen a lot of people do like savory things, yes, which I've done, but like people also make, I'm kind of tempted to try it. The cottage cheese, it's like they crack they crack like chocolate on top. I don't even know how to say like what I'm saying. It's like not a frozen, oh my god, am I okay? I don't even know what to call it. It's like they blend the cottage cheese, they put stuff in it, they put it back in the fridge. I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet. And then more Chobani plain Greek yogurt for the next round of bagels or pizza dough. And then I got some wild protein chips. I got the buffalo because it's good protein and they're yummy. Then Rayo's pizza sauce, Low Point, delish. Love having this on the Greek yogurt dough.
I find it interesting that she put her little Elon sucks on her Tesla steering wheel the other day, but she doesn't talk about why she's still shopping at Target, or, you know, because it was very apparent that she was like not talking about shopping at Target, and she still is not talking about shopping there. But like, we know Good and Gather comes from Target and Freedom Mom comes from Target, and then in this one she showed Target and a Target bag. So it's very clear she's still shopping there. And I'm just wondering why she isn't filming herself shopping in the store or talking about going to Target or whatever, like in the same capacity that she used to. I just find it interesting that we are, you know, putting things like Elon sucks in our videos, but not addressing Target. Okay. See, this is why you can't follow people, because I don't think she has any real belief or knowledge about what's going on in our world.
I ended up grabbing just 2 of these because like I like to have one in the pantry. And then I tried Goodles for the first time and I really like them. They're great texture. I really like the way that the texture is.
Every time she looks at the camera, she's not looking at the camera. She's not addressing us. She's looking at herself in the viewfinder. And she's like so infatuated with her own image. It's so wild to me. Like, I've never seen somebody who constantly looks at the viewfinder. You're supposed to be talking to us, your audience, but you're basically just talking to yourself.
Like, I like it more than the chickpea one. Like, that's good too. I won't say I'm never gonna get it again, but I like these a lot. I got the loop-de-loos and then the curveballs. The other day when I was not vlogging, I made a cottage cheese mac and cheese sauce with that. It was very good. So if you want me to make that in a vlog, let me know. Picked up a few Recess Mood. I love these. They're with magnesium and adaptogens, and I just feel like they're such a great like alcohol alternative.
Are you going to explain why they're good or what adaptogens are? Because I'm assuming that if you're going to be putting it in your body on any sort of regularity, that you would have done some research, especially if you're going to be on your channel and promoting it and discussing it, and not in the capacity of, I thought I would give this a try because I've heard about it. You've obviously tried this before, so why don't you actually tell us about it? Tell us some research about it.
Like just a nice kind of mocktail vibe. They're delicious, and I do feel like they're very relaxing. They're great like after if you have a long day or just want to chill out. Look at that balloon still going up there. So I got the strawberry rose, which I've had and love, and then I also got lime citrus. So I'll see if that one's any good. That's all I picked up, just like a small amount of groceries. We still have a lot of fresh produce.
Since when? You've shown us pretty much every time you go into the grocery store because you don't have any other content. When did you pick up fresh produce? Because the last produce I saw you pick up was frozen broccoli. So I'm going to call bullshit on that.
and meat and a few more nights worth of like dinner stuff, but these were just like random miscellaneous little things that we needed. Mostly went because I needed cottage cheese. Oh, and then I got Yar his Simply Lemonade for his lemonade matches. All right, taking our walk, letting Bruno sniff at his favorite spot. It's another gorgeous day and it stopped raining, so we're gonna soak it up while we can.
Just an FYI, Alex, when they're talking about, 30 minutes of walking for your health, it's brisk walking, not a stroll, which is what this is. You are strolling. You are not even walking. And you're supposed to be briskly, for the health benefits, it's supposed to be brisk walking, not a stroll.
All right, gonna make us some tacos for dinner. Got some refried beans, some lean ground beef, and it's gonna be delicious. I wanna show you guys too how I do like a little tidy up.
Oh, we're also having tacos for dinner, but I can assure you ours will be much, much better.
Every night after Anderson goes to bed, just like kind of for our last couple hours before the night, just to like enjoy a nice clean space. All right, so I just did my little tidy up after.
Well, then you're not showing us your tidy up. You're just explaining that you did it and probably going to tell us that you put this back and you put that. So I suspect that all of this stuff hasn't moved because every time when we see them sitting from where they are in the vlogs looking at the TV, the stuff is always in the same place. So I'm willing to suspect that it's not that much of a mess as she claims.
After Anderson goes to bed. So typically like during the day, we just play here all day pretty much. So I'll like kind of tuck these things over here at night after he goes to bed. So like when we're sitting in our chairs over here, like you can't really see it.
Why is that so important to you? You wanted a kid for so long. You desperately wanted to be a mother. Your own words. So why would you want to tuck things away so that you can't see them, so you don't have these reminders of having a child, of being a mother? You want to shove it down everybody else's throat online, but you can't even stomach it in your own home? That's a very interesting thought process you have there, Alex. Do you feel guilt or shame about being a mother? Because why else would you feel the need to hide these things so that they're out of sight? You have a child. Everybody knows you have a child. Why? What are you trying to hide it for?
And then here's his little fun play pit. He loves playing in here with those balls. And then
Yeah, she probably only had him in there for the photo.
and I have a bunch of his toys in here. So this is where I kind of tuck everything away at night. And we have just teethers everywhere. But yeah, all his toys in there. Those are like tummy time toys and sitting toys because little boy is sitting all of a sudden.
What do you mean all of a sudden? He's almost 8 months old. All of a sudden. He should have been sitting, even if you take into account that he came in 5 weeks early. He should have been sitting up by now.
It just happened. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Babies grow up. They're supposed to do these things. And when you don't keep them all like wrapped up and napping 24/7, they actually make progress. Crazy how that works. It's so crazy.
The doctor told us it would happen soon and bam.
I'm sure that's what the doctor told you, and not he should be sitting up by now already. At this point, he should be crawling, but he should be getting ready to walk. It's unbelievable. Either you need a new doctor or you're not telling us what the doctor said. Oh, and by the way, I saw her little What I Eat in a Day reel, and she has her son on that hip carrier, so she's just not filming herself when she's holding him on it.
So yeah, this is like our little play mat, the play gym. I use this from our moon pod for like laying down with him.
Yeah, see, this is what I don't think she really gets down on the floor and plays with him, which means he's not getting down on the floor very often because she needs special pillows so that she can be on the floor with him. She tells on herself so much.
Tummy time, water thing, he doesn't really use that anymore. He doesn't love that, but maybe one day he will. You just never know. But yeah, my son chose to sit today. And my heart is breaking, but it's also thriving because it's so fun to watch him hit new milestones.
Isn't it interesting how now all of a sudden she's talking about milestones? Like I don't even think we've heard her say that word recently, if ever. But now suddenly when all the reaction channels are talking about how she doesn't discuss his milestones, she doesn't talk about, her proud moments as a mother, like while her child is growing and learning, now all of a sudden she's talking about milestones. Interesting how that works out.
One thing about that bun, by the end of the day, it feels so good to take it out. So good. We just watched Breaking Bad. Also, by the end of the day, my voice right now, it's just like finito. It's done. It's gone. I just want to say thank you guys to everyone who enjoyed the fast food challenge video and who was supportive. I love you guys so much, and like it was so fun to film and just such like an interesting, like different challenge.
Do you read your comments? You literally had people unsubscribe from you, like longtime viewers unsubscribe from you because of that video. Yeah, sure, you had people who were, hyping you up, yes-manning you, but the real ones, they're going, they're leaving, they're out of here. So why you would think that, girl, whatever.
And yeah, I'm like looking forward to doing more like fun, WW challenges and content in the future. So I tried not to do any WW in this vlog.
And yet here you are talking about WW. Like I said, every video since she has posted the Why I'm Going Back on Weight Watchers, she has talked about WW or points or whatever in some capacity or another. It may not be the entire video. It may not be a lot. Sometimes it's the whole video. But she has mentioned it in every single video in some capacity or another. You couldn't just shut up about it for this video. Nope, you had to throw it in there. You just had to say something. It's almost like a compulsion for you. There's so many people who don't want to see it. So just leave it out.
To give you guys a break, but I know a lot of you guys love it, but I also understand that not everyone wants that in every vlog. So I'm going to try my best to be balanced, but at the end of the day, I'm just vlogging my life, and it's a big part of my life right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be your entire personality. This is the problem with you. Something new enters your life, and that's your whole personality. You forget everything else. Like, you can still have Weight Watchers content, and I would dare say you could have a little bit of it in every video, but your problem is it's just too heavy-handed.
It's something I'm very, passionate about and enjoying, so yeah, thank you guys to everyone who's sticking around and joining me in this chapter, but I have a raging headache. I feel like, honestly, by the end of most days, I am just so beat and so tired. I am just a zombie.
Yeah, because you eat poorly and you don't do any physical activity, like, on a regular basis, so when you are doing it for show on the camera, it's exhausting.
So I'm gonna go take my makeup off, and we're probably gonna watch another episode in bed. The Last of Us is out too, the season 2, but I think we're gonna wait for a few episodes to accumulate maybe, but I don't know. We're really into Breaking Bad right now. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you again in a few days. Say goodnight, Bruniana. Good night, everyone. We're gonna go snuggle in bed.
Oh, thank God we made it. We made it. I don't really have too much to say about this. I feel like I said a lot throughout, but I am curious to know your guys' thoughts. As always, please leave me comments. I love talking to you guys. And that's gonna do it for this one. I'm hoping to get the third part of the weight loss series up tomorrow morning, but it may end up going up in the afternoon or evening. Just an FYI, I hurt my back yesterday, doing mundane shit because life. And so I'm just going a little bit slower these days. But yeah, aside from that, I don't really have anything else for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me and listening to my commentary. And I will see you in the next reaction coming very soon.